Hello bookworms! Today I'm going to be doing a video all about my TBR for OwlCrateAthon. So the lovely ladies over at OwlCrate are hosting a readathon. I believe they hosted this readathon last year as well. It's called OwlCrateAthon and it takes place from February 10th to February 23rd. I thought this was a really good opportunity to try to catch up on some of the OwlCrate books that I own that I maybe haven't necessarily gotten to yet. And I also really like that it's a very low pressure readathon because between those dates, between the 10th and the 23rd, the goal is to read 2 books. I can do that no problem, so I know that I'll make it already. I want to show you like a couple of the books that I am considering reading for it because I have a few to choose from. I'm not sure which 2 I'm going to go with yet, but these are my options. So there are a total of 3 challenges. Like I said, one of them is to read 2 books. Another one is to read the OwlCrate book that you've had on your shelf the longest. And the third one is to read books from different genres. These are my options. The first one that I am like 99% sure is one that I'm going to read during this time is Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. This was actually in an OwlCrate Junior box. Didn't get mine in there. Tend to be picky about middle grade, but I've just heard such great things about this book from other people that I am totally interested in reading it. The more that I look at it, the more excited I get about reading it. So this is like the perfect opportunity to read this one. Oh, if you look at the OwlCrate video that they posted announcing the readathon, they also give you a list there of every book that's ever been in OwlCrate and OwlCrate Junior, so that will give you a good list of titles to choose from if you want to participate as well. Also on my list is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. This and Our Dark Duet are the only 2 Victoria Schwab books that are currently published that I haven't read yet, and I need to do that, but I've been like waiting because I hate when I have a favorite author and then I don't have anything to read from them at the moment, so I feel like I always wait, and there's like such a long wait between books. So I know that her next Vicious book, Vengeful, is supposed to be coming out toward the end of this year, so I want to read this one at least, and then Our Dark Duet probably shortly after, and then I'll be all caught up. And then I'll probably wait a little bit before I read Vengeful because I'll be like, I can't have none of her books to read. Also on my list is The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd Jones. This one I talked about in my 10 books I have to read in 2018 video, so again, this is a pretty good opportunity to get reading this one. It follows a girl who makes a deal with a demon, and I believe he takes her heart in exchange for something else, but I'm not quite sure what that is. But it sounds really good, and it's a paranormal book, and I haven't really read any paranormal books in a while, so I'm pretty excited to read this one. The next one that I'm contemplating is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This has been on my TBR since the book came out. I've heard from so many people that it is such a funny story. It's historical fiction. It basically takes Lady Jane Grey and it gives her a full story instead of her very shortened history that we know about. And it's just supposed to be so funny, and it's co-written by these 3 authors, and there's actually a follow-up book that is coming out in June that it's a companion, so it's like not at all related. It's called My Plain Jane, but I still want to read this one before the next one comes out. And lastly, I also want to read The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. This one has a main character in it, or a side character in it, that is a fashion blogger that really wants to like get out of the small town that they live in. That sounds completely like something that I would be interested in, so I've been wanting to read this one for a while. I do not know why I haven't gotten to it. I think I always forget that I have it on my shelf because it's usually hidden behind that Anna statue, so I just like don't see it when I'm glancing, but I saw it in the list and I was like, huh, I do want to read that one. So this is the other possible choice. So those are all of the books that I might potentially read for OwlCrateAthon. As you know, I really want to participate in more readathons this year, and I already successfully participated in Bout of Books, and I said that I want to complete at least 4, so OwlCrateAthon will for sure be the second one that I complete this year, and I'm really excited to be joining. Let me know if you guys are going to be doing it as well. Let me know if there's one in here that you think that I should definitely make a priority during this readathon. Like I said, I'm pretty certain that Nevermore is for sure going to be like one of the books that I read, definitely, but I'm still up in the air about what the other one will be. So let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys soon in a new video. Bye!